This is supposed to record for an hour. So
Yeah.
who wants to do the intro here?
Hey, you're the big guy on the block there, Skid. Shouldn't you do it?
What the fuck you talking about? Swam is like the biggest guy here.
I'll do an intro. I got you.
Okay.
Oates, you better fucking shout me out on Twitter for this fucking dank intro that I'm about to give you.
Wouldn't it be funny if I just didn't say anything for a while and make you guys look
like
you
assholes?
That's all right, Oates. We already do that. Haven't you seen the other podcasts? We're
No.
fucking retarded anyway.
No,
I
he
doubt
doesn't.
you
I did.
have.
I did listen to one. It was okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do the intro. So,
All right.
hello, everyone that's been dealing with this retardation for the past couple minutes. I'm your host, Big Papa Skid, the Aryan Pale Man, off to whatever side my artist draws him on. That's Pale Man. The other guy that's a fucking shaggy cardboard cutout, that's Swam. I know you've heard of him. Pretty big guy. Lucky to have him on
Yo,
here.
it's your boy.
And then we found this other guy named Otz. He's going to be on here today, but we're not going to keep him from too long. We got to have quality content people on here.
Yeah, he's pretty small.
Yeah.
We
Shout
were-
out to Otz. Go and subscribe to Otz if you haven't. He makes fine
Yeah.
content.
Sub for sub. I'll sub back.
We really wanted Nipple King 666 on here with all of his 2 subscribers, but he was just too good for us. So,
Oh, you mean he didn't make it?
no.
No.
Oh.
Hey, Oates, I have a question for you, and this is very
Go ahead.
serious here. What is your favorite Harry Potter movie?
Is it wrong that I actually have an answer?
Yes.
No,
Oh.
I'm actually asking this.
What movie did you enjoy making the most?
Well, I don't know. It might sound strange. I don't remember making any of them, but I did like the.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the title in English again?
Did you get
The
fucking...
Half-Blood Prince. Yeah,
Half-Blood
it had a
Prince.
cool twist in the end, and I thought that was cool. That's the only good one. All the other ones, they were pretty forgettable.
I only
And
watched for
also,
Hagrid.
I have another question. Oates, and then we can get
Is it
into
also
the meat of
serious?
This is very serious.
Okay.
Yes. Are you a tits man or an ass man?
Do I even need to degrade myself? And
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Yes.
come on! What would you guys expect?
I assume you're a booty man, honestly.
And the rest?
Well, I look at
I'm
your
a
logo and it
ass.
looks like a fucking sideways bleeding ass crack. So I'm guessing ass
think-
man.
Yeah, I think you're a big ass man, and not that you're both big when it comes to asses, and you enjoy big asses. Both of those.
Oh, you already know me inside out. Why are you even asking me the questions? You gave a better answer than I could have.
What
So you're
is-
an ass man. Gotcha. I'll
Alright.
be tweeting that shit out later.
I want to piggyback off of that. If you remember, just a little while back, I sent you some erotic fan fiction. Remember that?
Yeah, which and when? Because I receive that on a daily basis these days.
I made a video of it. The Pale
Which
Man.
video?
in Otzdarva.
I'm telling you, I receive daily videos.
Jesus, that fucks up my question.
Otz has
I
a
wanted
direct
you to
link.
rate it.
Otz has a link to my Pornhub account. It's just
No,
me
I've-
touching
I've
myself to
taken-
his logo.
I've taken a very defensive stance when it comes to fan fiction. In fact, if you go to my Twitch channel, you will realize that nothing is off limits except the word fan fiction. I've got it banned. You can't type it at all. It just blurs out.
So if I have my friend Nipple King 666 send you a video of him lubing up his knees, are you gonna be okay with that?
Well, you know,
Because that shit
that
gets
might be
pretty
the next
crazy.
step forward. I don't know. I think that if one comes along, more will follow, and I don't wanna know how far the hole goes. So
I
I
won't,
would not encourage it.
It goes deep.
I want
Fan
everyone,
fiction has caused irreparable damage to my person.
not the fucking clam Hitlers in your streams or anything like that, but the fan fiction people send you. That's just scarred you, destroyed your psyche.
I have read things that would make you shiver.
Nipple King's lubed up knees will make you question your sexuality and your perception of reality. You will not be able to handle his kneecaps.
I'm already questioning my sexuality, honestly.
You have a
This
picture
went sexual way before I thought it would.
This was sexual when it
Well,
started.
I just gotta say, Daniel Radcliffe is a beautiful man, and you know, like I'm not gay or nothing, Oates, but like $20 is $20 and everything. So, you know, if you're ever feeling lonely, you know, you can always just hit me up on Twitter at Darth Swam.
I know.
So,
He's all, you may have heard of him amongst Soul Brat members. He's known as Death Swarm. He's that guy that gets shadow banned like every other 30 minutes.
I'm the person that comes into your Twitch sometimes and is like, "Hey, Oates, please notice me, please," and then you never notice me ever.
Hello there.
That's me.
Wow.
That's me. I'm the star of your Twitch.
I must be quite a dickhead.
I'll go
I'm
in.
sorry.
I go
I'm
into his
very
chat.
sorry. I promise I wasn't doing it on purpose. I will be doing it on purpose now, though.
I ask every single time. I'm like, "Hey,
Son of a bitch.
my son, please notice me."
That bottle
And then
cap
like
just
50
fucked
other
me.
comments come through, and then you read the one right after mine, and you're like, "Oh, that was a really good comment. Oh man. Oh boy."
Yes, I'll make sure to stress how good the ones before and after were.
That's how you know if he targets the two completely random ones. I jump into his chat and everybody's like, "Holy shit, it's that guy that's critical." I'm like, oh.
Squid has a special place in everybody's hearts.
I like that Ots ignores the critical comments, like, "Oh, it's Skid, our friend," and everyone's like, fuck that guy, fuck him.
No, you see, you and I, we have more things in common. I would have people tell me I sound like, I don't remember who anymore. But yeah, lately it's just Donkey. You just sound like Donkey. You sound like
Yeah.
Donkey, and so I can relate to Squid. Like
People tell you that you sound like Donkey? What the fuck? What?
Yeah, and I don't mind it. Like I honestly look up to him, so I
get
I
that.
don't
look
see the
up to
problem.
Donkey.
I can see that.
The only issue that I have is the people that say I force it. Like, "Oh, you're trying to be a Donkey wannabe." Yep, that's right, buddy. I stream for up to like what 25 hours straight, and I'm trying to be somebody else. That would be fucking exhausting.
I really
No,
like
thanks.
that people really like critique my stuff, and I'm like, you're talking to the man that is known for thick cosplays that uploads once every 2 months. What are you doing?
Quality content though, Skid.
My
It is
repertoire
quality.
my repertoire is nipple and anus jokes. What are you doing critiquing my videos? Who hurt you?
Otzdarva, I must tell you right now, my favorite video that you have ever done is the Dark Souls 2 pacifist run. That was
that was the worst video I ever made.
You shut the fuck up and let me
I
praise
just
you.
put together a couple highlights. It's one of the very few videos on my channel that doesn't even have a like a thumbnail or anything.
I don't fucking care. Oates, can you shut the fuck up and let me praise you for just a second? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I actually appreciate it.
Well,
It's
I,
just that
I really
YouTube works
I love
in
that video.
very mysterious ways. Thanks. It was a fun run.
Let
And I
Shaggy's-
also like your Drangleic Olympics, and that's basically it. The rest of it's all shit. So
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
I enjoy the Soulsgeneer stuff. I really enjoy that. When's Souls Jeopardy coming out?
Well, I'm still trying to secure the rights for that, but give it, a month, give or take a day. Yeah, I think
is
that'll be enough.
Miyazaki gonna be in this one?
Miyazaki-san.
Well, the email is there. It's he just needs to read it, I guess. I don't know.
It's there.
But do you
unopened.
Miyazaki plays his games, or no? Do you think he PvPs?
You know, I think he would if he wasn't busy doing, you know, either
Well, I mean,
more
yeah.
DLC for the game or
He has a
fucking-
full-time job and everything, but like, do you think in his spare? We know he plays Hearthstone because our boy, bless his soul, Ian B, knows that Miyazaki plays a whole lot of Hearthstone. But I'm wondering if he actually just plays Dark Souls and PvPs ever, and if so,
I don't
is
think he does.
is
But
he
it's
in the
very easy.
community?
We can figure it out the day when he starts to play his own games.
Whenever
One
you
day
see,
he'll post an announcement and he'll be like, "Holy shit, you guys weren't kidding. This game is shit." And then you'll know he tried it for the first time.
if I was Miyazaki, I would just give myself that unavoidable Ornstein dash attack, and then a bow that launched unlimited arrows, and just use that and fly through the air.
If I was Miyazaki, I would give the red plume of Ornstein to my character and only my character,
I think I'm gonna fight you.
and that's it.
I might have to fucking
I would make
cast.
an own class.
If I
Like
was
cast
Miyazaki,
expelling
I'd
on
make a
this.
second DLC and only put one boss in it. See everyone flip their shit.
I really hope that
It
they
was a really
make.
good
Are you
boss.
excited for this DLC, Oates?
That's
I've
not a
taken
good
a
answer.
bear with me here,
Are you
please.
excited to make another Vadi video, exposed video?
No, actually, I give up on trying to enlighten people. And you know
Was
what?
that
I
was
might-
that a roast video on Vadi video? How he
sorry,
spoils like
a
everything?
roast? No,
A
no,
roast
like
of-
I put him as an example because you know he's probably the most visible part of all the hype train videos that were coming out at the time, and I regret very much that people took it so personally. Like, you know, I said in the video, it's an example, it's my opinion, you don't need to agree, and it's almost like I said the opposite because in the comments I just had like, why you always Vadi video, like, dude, it's just an example. It's not that
You're
I'm
not
picking on him.
allowed to have opinions, Ots. You're not allowed to have opinions.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
I
very
do
much
read
aware of
like
that
all
now.
I do
No,
read like all
but-
of your comment sections, and they're all aids. So,
Thank you.
Oh,
Very kind of you to say
If-
that.
If I was
Bringing
Vadi,
in the positivity, I see.
if I was Vadi, I would come out just like whenever Dark Souls is dead and be like, "And Otzdarva, suck my dark dick," and then I would fucking.
It's fine. Like I could take the banter.
Would you like to know
But
the
I
lore
think
of this
I
love?
think it's such a pity that, you know, he. Let's talk about it for instance. He gets
Hell
to
yeah.
play what, like 50% of the DLC a month and something before it
In
releases.
He has his own
Yeah,
DLC
like-
that no one else will ever see.
If I were in his shoes, I would like, I totally understand. Like, what are you gonna make a video about anymore? He ran out of characters in the game. If the DLC had been announced like 2 weeks later, he would have had to make fucking, I don't know, lore videos on the Estus soup. I have no idea. He would have run out of material. So of course he's gonna have to cover like all the news and trailers. Like, from his point of view, I completely understand it. Now, from the point of view of someone who wants to play the game and enjoy it, why would you spoil things for yourself? We just saw in the first DLC how brief the DLC was and how much it was covered in the trailer. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I just want people to actually have fun and not go in there thinking that it's gonna be amazing when they've already seen everything that's amazing about it.
Have you seen the trailers there, Ots? The new one?
Nope. I watched the first and only trailer I think there's out, or maybe there's more. I don't know anymore. And of course, like my first instinct was to like watch, but as soon as I saw a couple like different scenes, I was like, nope, close it,
Yeah.
and try to forget. And maybe I'm special, but I have very good fucking memory, and when I try to forget something, my brain just like, yeah, no, you're gonna have that fucking image imprinted in your fucking.
And you'll just be waiting for that scene to pop up in the
Yeah,
DLC.
exactly. I cannot help it.
I understand
not-
what you were saying. I was just memeing on the Valley Video Exposed shit.
I remember whenever I came out in one video and introduced myself as Crappy Video, the first thing people did was like, "What the fuck you have against Vaddy? What you got against him?" It's been that way with every impression or anything. Anytime I've even poked a little bit of
And
fun.
the funny part is that I think he doesn't mind that much, you know? Like, what I made a
Well,
joke
he probably
picture.
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and
No.
he replied to it on Twitter, when you could tell he was like, you know, completely into the banter. But when you have a big audience, there's always going to be the odd person that comes out in full defense as if Batty, you know, wasn't an actual person that could defend themselves or even, you know, take a joke.
I remember.
Well, I mean, he only has like what 10 times your subscribers. So like you doing a quote unquote
Hey, no,
roast
that's-
of body.
No,
Then-
that's not exactly fair. It's not 10 times, more like 9.3 or something.
That would be like
Oh.
Swamp coming out against me and being like, he made love to my dog and took off with it. Skidonic
No,
exposed.
but you can go right in these situations. Say that I made a quote unquote roast video about a channel that was smaller. Then you're aiming down and it's bad. Say
Yeah.
that you do it about a channel that's bigger than you. Oh, then you're trying to get views off somebody else. Like, bitch. I'm trying to warn you so that you enjoy the fucking DLC. I couldn't care less where you're coming from.
I want Vaddy
If you don't
video.
agree, that's fine.
I want Vaddy to make a
I
diss
do
track
agree
on
with
you.
your videos.
I just want
I
a Vaddy,
liked your
Vaddy
I
video.
liked your collab with PvP skills. Honestly, that was very
that was
very
that
good.
was a difficult one to put together, but he's a great guy. I had a blast working with him.
That's good. That's good.
I
I have
want-
another question that Lost has been itching to ask, but I'm gonna ask anyway because fuck you, Lots.
Oh.
Anyway, so are you excited about the future of From Software? There's an Armored Core game, like a weird game, and then there's apparently another Souls-like game coming from
Fuck
From
the
Software.
other Souls games. So fuck the weird. I am fucking excited about the Armored Core game. I will be playing the
I am
shit
as
out of
well.
that. I'm gonna make the fattest fucking robot in it. I can't fucking wait. I bought the PS4 just, you know, thinking that it would come out only on console. And yeah, I'm very excited about the Armored Core game. I was actually a big Armored Core fan back in the day.
I
Well,
want a Vaddy video
also-
diss track on Otz.
During this I guess low point where like we have the 3 Dark Souls games and that's gonna be the last Dark Souls or whatever until From Software is like, oh wait, but money. What games are you gonna be playing in the meantime? Are you gonna stick with Souls or are you going to switch to
you see,
Shinron Kaguya Estival Versus or what?
Yeah, that was definitely a strong contestant for flagship game of my channel. But what I really like about the Souls games is not just the freedom that they give you to, you know, fuck up people and have fun in many different ways, but also the way I could interact with my viewers in streams. You know, I can just set up a password, make up some silly rules, and have people participate in a very seamless kind of way. And that I really, really like. If I found another game where I could do the same, where I didn't have to like add someone as a friend, send an invite, wait for them to accept, you know, take 2 minutes to invite a single person and then have 50 or more people waiting in queue because they also want to play, like just an easy system. Whatever game that was, I would probably be very interested. Other than that, the game I've been enjoying the most has been For Honor, only because of the sheer fun of throwing people off cliffs, probably. So yeah, I can see myself playing games like that.
Like For Honor. Have you played Neo at all? I haven't
A
really.
little bit, yeah, but I postponed playing it again because I wanted to play with friends, and it's taken me a while. I think that when the PvP part of it comes out,
That's gonna be absolute shit, by the way. But go on.
yeah, it will rekindle my interest in it for sure.
Well, the PvP, I believe, is going to be complete ass in Neo because it was made as a single player game, and like the fucking Ouroboros video that has the like endless living weapon shit.
Yeah,
That's just
I watched
that's gonna
that.
be the meta. That's gonna be the meta for sure, unless it's patched out, which I doubt. So, I think it's gonna be
I'm
just
certain the
complete AIDS.
balancing will be fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That I have no issue with. But still, look at Dark Souls 1. The balancing was also like completely fucking insane. But if you play with friends and agree to having a certain standard, it was fun. So,
But do you think your viewers will have that same understanding?
when
and
they play with
won't
me,
just
no,
one-shot you?
no. If I was hanging for my life from a skyscraper, I wouldn't trust my viewers to lift a finger, probably. But no, I mean, just like when playing with friends, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm also very skeptical for the reasons you mentioned. But hey, let's see what's going on.
I think Neo 1 is going to be insane, and then in the sequel, maybe they'll fix some of that and gear it towards PvP.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
That's at least
surprising. But I wouldn't like be thinking of a sequel already. Like Jesus.
Yeah. I really don't like the idea of a Bloodborne 2. I know that's been completely irrelevant to what we've just been talking about, but I am playing Bloodborne in G plus like 10 right now. And and it's just I don't want a Bloodborne 2 because the world is just completely perfect. And if they make a Bloodborne 2, what?
That's very true. The story is pretty tied together. It doesn't. I don't feel like it needs a sequel.
Well, Dark Souls
from a
1
story-
didn't as well. It didn't need a sequel. I don't think.
But I think it's kind of like Metal Gear Rising. The first game had a lot of potential, and there's just these features that you just know that if they could be turned out a little bit, they would be fucking wonderful. And things like the what are they called?
Chalice Dungeons.
Damn, exactly right. The childish dungeons, the many bosses, PvP, healing. I just know that if they did it again and they didn't fuck up, they could make a really, really good game. Not necessarily a masterpiece in story, because maybe they don't know how to milk it, but yeah, I think from a mechanic point of view, Bloodborne 2 could be fucking great.
So talking about story, let me just gear this back towards Dark Souls. Is there any plot thread or any loose threads that you really want to see be resolved in the upcoming DLC?
I know better than to expect anything.
But what do
I
you
know
want?
that I made a prediction that I recorded in an unlisted video that I'll post only if it comes through, because I'm a dickhead, and yeah, I'm guessing that it will be just like the first DLC. There will be some loose relationships to events in maybe Dark Souls 1, not Dark Souls 2, because fuck Dark Souls 2, right, Miyazaki?
Well, Mythos stuff. Oh wait, no, that's a spoiler. Never mind. But like there are Dark Souls 2 stuff. I'm not exactly sure if that's a spoiler or not, but I mean, I'm sure you get spammed on Twitter.
So I've heard, and it was very surprising, and I'm still pretty confident. Like,
not much of it is gonna be Dark Souls 2. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, like no. The thing about Dark Souls 2, I know I said like jokingly in the video that it's not canon. Obviously,
But
Dark
it really
Souls 2
isn't.
No, it is canon. The only thing is that any references to it are kind of like tainted. Like you can tell Miyazaki doesn't give a fuck. Bendrick,
Well-
you know, a monarch who was kind of heroic towards people. In his description, is described as a fool. The giants, who you know have a pretty cool story. You just have a fucking statue and you know for the giant seeds and no explanation. And the city of the third DLC, Ilium Lois, you just get told that its guardians were killed by a Dark Souls 3 character. Like there's nothing good coming out of it. Anything referenced in Dark Souls 3 from Dark Souls 2 is just like things going wrong. You can tell he wasn't very fond of it.
Skid, you were being very quiet.
He's preparing something big.
I didn't realize I was a part of this podcast. I just figured I would just sit back and wait. You and
Well,
Otz and
I was,
Swam are
I was-
fucking...
Reviewing Otzdarva, my boy, my favorite YouTuber ever,
We could just post this
except for
on
Nipple
yours.
King 666.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
well,
could just
yeah.
post this on your channel. He'll probably get more views over there. It's
Well, I would like to
Most
brown
likely.
nose as well. I mean, Ots, you're in my top 17 Dark Souls YouTuber
yeah.
of all time. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks.
You're right. You're right
maybe one
below
of the
Praise
top,
the Sun.
maybe one of the top 5 that begins with an O, perhaps.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're definitely the second favorite, with an O behind Ouroboros, obviously, because.
So
I mean, you're
ahead of
clearly
only
not as good.
Afro.
No, you're not actually. Third, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
3 for sure. Only under only Afro and Ouroboros.
All right, no. Now, real talk. Who's your favorite Dark Souls channel? I know
Adam
mine.
Barker 89. I'm not even shitting you. That's the guy that
Oh
been
boy,
doing the
Adam.
podcast
I
with.
can't be mad.
he's my favorite. And then he came into my Twitch stream, and I kind of fucking fanboyed.
Do any of
And,
you remember? Nah, you're too young. You're too green.
I was too young. I was too
No,
young.
surely you don't remember.
Yes.
Do you remember the Slumbering Dragon Entertainment channel?
I do not.
What the? No, what's that?
Oh, it's a grandpa story of Dark Souls. It's a channel that just didn't make it very far for very funny reasons.
Well, I know what I'm gonna Google after this.
if I,
Yeah, you'd have to dig quite into some old videos to know what's even going on. But I'm not gonna talk about it on my own like an old man.
if I had to put
I'll let you guys do your research.
If I had to put
Go
a
ahead,
channel
Skid.
as my favorite, I would either put Grim Disaster or Wild Pie 101 as my favorite Dark Souls channels.
Wild Pie. Oh, that's the guy with the dumb shit, guys, isn't it?
It is. Grim Disaster only
You
made
know,
it.
I feel really stupid. I'm like, every video he makes is the same, like the same music, the same shit, but it's just still so much fun to watch.
That's pretty much my videos. Everything's just me just cursing. It's the same stuff over and over, but with a different thick build. Yeah,
And they're
And
all
different
glorious.
things up your ass as well, though. It's good. Different things.
yeah.
Otzdarva, you better be thanking Skid here for creating the Hitler meme on your channel, and for Fatorius and all these glorious memes. You probably wouldn't have made it that far if it wasn't for my boy Skid here, bless his heart.
I sort of. I have the
You probably
zenith
wouldn't
of
have
the
hit
Hitler characters.
60k after.
Yeah. No. Well, if you look at it like that, I guess I owe him a lot. Yeah.
People ask
Yeah,
me
sure
like,
do, dude.
how do you make your Hitler character? And I got so many questions about it. I finally just made a video on a character creation, how to make just the pinnacle of every Hitler character that there's ever been or ever will be. And it's got 10,000 views, and I hope people have tormented you with it.
Do you worry that sometime in the future your employer will like look up your name? Maybe the first or second result that will come out will be like how to make Hitler.
My actual
A
name.
tutorial part 1.
My real name isn't linked to any of my YouTube stuff, and I think only like 2 or 3 people in real life know that I make YouTube videos, so I think I'm safe.
It's good. When are you gonna do a face reveal?
Whenever Half-Life 3 is made.
When Half-Life 3 is made? Well, we have a few screenshots.
I'll put that
You
line
know,
in the sand.
I'll write that down. That day, you'll reveal your face. It's gonna be glorious.
Even if you've stopped making YouTube videos.
It's like
It's
2070.
okay. Look at Squid. It's very cute. I said I would never reveal my face, but then the right time came along, and now everyone knows I'm Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Whenever someone donated
You have to show your
$2,000.
power level too.
Expelliarmus. Hey.
But I like that you showed your face for $2,000.
Oh.
Yeah, well, if
You're
you
a
say it
whore.
like that, someone might get the wrong idea.
Somebody give him more.
You're
We'll
like,
see
yeah,
more.
guys, I really care about you. Give me $2,000 and I'll show my face on the internet.
That's not exactly how it went down.
That's how I remember it.
Give me 10,000.
That's how I
and
remember it.
I'll pull up a
Someone
tab.
I didn't
anonymously
take the-
donated $2,000.
I didn't take the
It might have just been
$2,000
you
myself.
donating to your same thing. You donated to yourself $2,000.
Yeah, of course. I run the hospital to which I donated it to. I am
Yes.
a brilliant mastermind.
I'll give me 10,000 and I'll pull up a tab with a picture of my dick on it. Fucking
Alright, he's named the prize, boys. Let's make it happen.
$2,000. All right.
it's fucking banned off
Oates,
of
did
Twitch.
you find out who donated the $2,000?
No, it wasn't too...
Or-
mm,
It
yeah,
wasn't
it was-
$2,000. It was like $1,600 or something, right? It was close
It
to
was
2,000.
600. He donated 600 twice, so 1,200.
1,200.
And yes, I
Okay.
did. And I talked to him to thank him, and he he didn't seem like very face. Like he was like, just show your face. I want to see it. I'm like, oh, all right.
No, what if you would?
But
what if-
$1,200 ain't even big. Big dick YouTuber like Otzdarva over here.
Yeah, but what if he had
sorry,
said
I
show
Probably
didn't
me
get
makes
that.
that in one day.
No, not quite. In fact, that exact amount. Well, actually, a little bit more because it's from euros. Yeah, about that amount. It's what I donated recently from my January earnings. But take this, like what I earned in a month. Like January is pretty slow usually, but what I earned in a month was like 500. And the 700 remaining, like I got them from a sponsorship on a tiny little video that I made. And
Hell yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like if a small YouTuber can get those deals from like a small game, I don't want to imagine what bigger YouTubers get for covering like major games.
Do you consider yourself a small YouTuber?
Yes, by any stretch of the
Well,
imagination.
by like I guess like YouTube at large, but within the Dark Souls community at least. I mean, basically say Otzdarva and basically everyone knows who you are.
I think
Because it's a tight knit community, and that's nice. But you gotta realize there's people that like a handful of people with hundreds of thousands, and I honestly had a very strong opinion on sponsorships. Like anyone would understand. Like I don't want to be a sellout and just do things for money. And I was never really open to the idea. But then I was like, okay, this game they're offering me a sponsorship for, which is Origin for the PS4. It's pretty good. I actually like it, and the money could like. In my mind, it was like, should I like keep my pride and try to stay clean, or should I do
No.
this,
Sell out.
make a video? Yeah, I mean, I didn't do it like for myself. Like I don't know, but like $700 or so worth of money for a worthy cause. I was like, okay, fuck the pride. I'll just do it if I can help more.
So,
On that note, this podcast is sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero. Coca-Cola Zero. It has 0 sugar in it.
I don't know if
Amazing.
that's correct.
That was a
Are we sure?
glorious fucking promotion there.
I don't think any company.
I'm gonna Coca-Cola Zero now.
I don't think any like.
Hang on, I have a can here just now. Let me open it. Ooh, how good! This is amazing.
I think
I don't
no.
know if it
Behind
has
this
some
product.
sponsor,
I
like
don't,
some fucking gaming controller thing.
I don't
So-
think any
Oh.
reputable company would really want me as their spokesman. Like, fucking gamer cat controllers, they make your tits hard. I don't think that's a. I just don't think
Will
that's.
you guys actually like a sponsor, like a like a controller or something?
I really wish we were, so I could just say that at the beginning.
you haven't seen the one Only Afro did, have you?
I don't remember. I remember he did an unboxing of something. And it turned me on.
Oh no, it was so bad.
He looked like if Goodwill was a
When I-
person. Probably.
You know what, Skid? I think Pornhub would be a good sponsor for you.
I think it would be. I might be a little
Yeah.
too dirty for Pornhub, to be honest. I
I don't
generally,
know, but
I
maybe-
generally hold back.
If I had the option to like turn on Squid commentating on each porn video, I might just give it a try. You know, it's one of those things where when you're feeling like you wouldn't do it if you weren't drunk or something, but when you're in it, like maybe it just sounds like a good idea.
Skidonic, I like it.
I want to be one of the I want to be one of the people that writes music for porn music or for porn browsers. Just like I want to make their stock music that people just get fucking gangbang to. That's what I really want in my life.
You need to make smooth jazz covers for stuff like that. I want to
Smooth
put,
jazz covers.
yeah, I want to
If
put
I
my,
make a
What
smooth
if you
jazz
go
cover-
into the business and I like death metal or something?
No, fuck you, no.
I'm
That's not how
Norwegian.
we
That's
do
my
it.
that's
I don't know
that's
about
my
you, but
area.
I'm watching a porno and there's like a sudden guitar solo. I'm like, fuck. That
So,
shit
like-
straight into that. I'm gonna yeah, fuck.
Put
Just-
Bloodborne Phase 2 music in it whenever when the fucking
Hell,
gets
fucking yeah. Can you imagine Gascoigne's second phase during a fucking, I don't know, like a gangbang scene or something?
Hmm.
That would be intense.
just
sign
makes
me up.
you
Well,
fucking shoot mayonnaise everywhere, just completely cover your computer screen.
Yeah, I'm tempted to be
Just,
like,
let's
be right
public
back,
it.
guys. I gotta edit the video real quick. And go make it myself.
God
You-
damn it! We start this podcast sexually, and it returned there quite
I
quite
would,
hard.
what a lot.
I would play
Well,
Gwen's music to
Oats-
make my dick cry.
We're
Oats,
only
I
giving
have
to the
my
people
last
what the people
serious
want.
question.
And you know
I
what
have
the
my
people
last
want?
serious- Okay.
Tell us.
Do you think Bill Nye the Science Guy or Neil deGrasse Tyson has a thicker ass? Oats.
Between the two.
I don't know. I should could use a refreshing Coca-Cola Zero to clear my mind and find the answer to this daring question.
Coca-Cola Zero. Just fucking drink it.
Makes your tits
Just
hard.
fucking drink it.
I want to be sponsored by a brand of pins. I don't know why. It seems like an odd thing to have in the middle of my videos. Like, so if
I
you're
want to be
enjoying this,
sponsored by Donald Trump.
if you're enjoying this video and you need something to fit in your pee hole, check out Jim Johnson's pins. Only 99¢. Go buy them. Shove them in your ass. Whatever. I don't care.
I mean, you don't care.
You'd be
Pleasure.
great at sponsorships, honestly.
I think I could I could make sponsorships work. People would really just love me just murdering brand slogans.
Oh, you know, I feel so sad. I forgot to, in the video I made about the sponsorship, I wanted to like make a self joke at the end, and you know how all these big channels do like Loot Crate and Audible and all these like common sponsorships. What is this other one that was killing it? Candid, all these apps and shit. Yeah, I would have made like an outro where I like sponsor all of them at once.
I want to have Loot Crate as a sponsor, so I can just hollow out the bottom of the box and put my ass through it. And have like some sort of little pin they send, just to fit it in my ass crack like a little flag on island. I think that would get them a lot of subscriptions. Not gonna lie. I think Swam died. I heard someone's mic cut out and it sounded terrifying.
Yeah, I died.
What about dying? Don't forget the timer there, Skid.
No, actually, dying is a pretty good idea for the ratings. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the show will kill it if we have a live death.
I felt like dying when I checked out your channels you should check out, and I didn't see Nipple King 666 on there. I looked.
Otzdarva, you better give me this dank shout.
Sure.
Channels.
Who wants to be a Solionaire?
Send an email to my what's it called?
Secretary.
My secretary. Yes, send an email to my secretary, will you?
Is it just me or did a robot eat Swam?
Yeah, I heard that
a robot
too.
eats Swam.
It sounded like the FBI is throttling your connection to us because it doesn't want you to win. They don't want you to win.
Yes.
Next Solionaire is gonna be me, and first thing he's gonna bust out is gonna be a really easy Demon Souls question. I'm gonna be completely fucking lost because I remember nothing from the game. Lose on the first question. Forget that I have a lifeline.
Oh, that's a very real fear, though. It takes a fucking long time to come up with 10 questions, and technically, if both contestants fail on the second one, I would have to end the stream like 2 minutes afterwards.
You bet if you ever have me or Nipple King 666, because I know you're gonna have him at some point, you better make him really fucking easy.
Right.
Like, you better... I don't know how you're gonna do it. You better have the answer inside the question, or we may not be able to crack the code. What button is the attack on Dark Souls 3?
And I'll just edit out like badly the part where I'm like, it's actually C.
Fucking, you sure? It's like, no, I didn't make that. I just made the question. It's like, oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh no, actually, we could have another method. Did you guys ever see the case of the couple that participated in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the UK, and they cheated to earn the? Do you know how they did it?
Coughing.
Yeah, precisely. They had another person in the not in the audience, but somewhere there, and the guy would be like, he was such a dumbass. He'd be like, it's definitely not C, and then you can like, well, actually, it might be C. Yeah, I think it might be C. yeah, it's totally C. C, final answer.
Alright, we'll do that then. I'll go on. Skid, you just fart into the microphone every time the question is good, or the answer.
I think you need a more dynamic kind of thing. It could be like maybe a cough for A, a fart for B. Help! I'm having a heart attack for C.
And an orgasm groan for D. Oh
yeah. Little moan for D.
Mine might be confused. The heart attack and the orgasm might get switched around because I'm pretty I'm pretty sure my climax sounds like.
I guess the plan is not exactly flawless. I mean, you could try to fart and suffer a heart attack as a consequence, like, and it would be sending like strong mixed signals. I suppose.
If you don't have a heart attack when you fart, you're doing it wrong. Because I might like try to make the orgasm sound, but it just sounds like someone's having a heart attack. Just like, and they're like, they sort of look at me.
Yeah, yes.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Remind me not to invite any of you to the show.
Yes.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
fucking Tailman's about to explode.
Man's
Yeah.
about to explode. His pale man
crying.
juice.
He's about to soil his
crying.
trousers. He's gonna ruin them.
Mm.
Are you okay?
You're about 15 minutes too late there, Skid.
Oh,
Oh.
I think both of you spooged when Otz came on. That's why I stopped talking, because it was just a flurry of questions, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get a single word in here. I'm too slow. So I just played
We're
on.
picking it up now, though.
I played on my phone for. It's because fucking Swam ran out of questions. Like his thighs could only take so much. He only had so many questions wrote on the inside of his thigh to ask.
And then he stole
Exactly.
mine.
I did
No, but
steal it.
this is not an interview. I mean, you guys don't have to ask me questions. I could ask you questions.
Ask me a question then, fucker.
I don't give a fuck about any of you. I don't want to ask you questions.
I
I
like.
said I could,
exactly.
not that
That
I
was
would.
that was an aggressive. Fucking ask me a question, fucker.
No. Serious questions for all of you.
Hmm.
What do you think they'll remember you for?
They won't.
My tits.
They will remember Swam
on.
for
Come
his
on, Squid, of
hairstyle.
course they will.
won't. They're not gonna remember me at all because I stream for like 5 people on Twitch.
I don't think anyone
It's
will.
pretty good though.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a very small way of thinking, dude. Those 5 people are gonna remember you, for sure, and they'll
I'm gonna
remember you
get-
for something. Even if you have one person watching, unless it's your like grandma and you're like forcing her to sit on the monitor, they're watching you for a reason. So what's the reason? Why do people watch you?
Because he coerces them into it. He will send nudes on several different accounts if they don't.
usually
awful.
I just big streams like this guy named Otzdarva, and I'm like, hey guys, who wants to watch a better stream than this shit? And then I just link all my
and then
shit.
you get banned.
No, I never get banned because people think I might be a little autistic. So they're like,
Wait.
Jokes on them. You're not a little
Jokes.
autistic. You're very autistic.
jokes on them.
Fucking
I
out,
actually have full blown autism. Nice.
fucking outplayed.
Autism.
Outplayed.
You might think.
My parents' genes outplayed them
You might
20
say.
years in advance.
You might say I'm an autist. Little do you know, this is advanced retardation.
Are you guys actually diagnosed with any mental disorders?
I am not. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you're in luck.
I'm not fucking retarded.
My name has
Well,
lost my sanity, so
too bad.
it's in the name there.
Too bad for you.
I'm actually a psychologist myself, so I can
Well, I thought your
I can
disability
hook
was
you up
being
with some
foreign.
diagnosis.
I thought your
Hook me up with
disability was
meds.
being from Spain. Honestly, on Starva.
I was just about to
Well,
fucking say that,
That's
and
part
I
of the
hate you.
package, but
I hate you for
truth
stealing
be told,
that.
I'm not from Spain. I'm probably
You're not from
Albanian or
Spain?
something.
You're
Yeah.
Armenian.
No, I said Albanian, but yeah, Armenian
Albanian.
too. I'm not racist. Like I'll take any country that wants me.
Okay.
That being done,
What about America? Can you like get an American accent for us? Do your
Fucking-
best American accent for us right here, right now. I want to hear it.
No, I wouldn't be able to.
Swam and
You wouldn't be
I,
able to.
Swam and I are not a very good example of an American accent. We sound more like
We
something
sound
that
like depression in America.
we sound like something that crawled out of a swamp. It's not a very good.
If I could have a cool accent, I would fucking override my current one. It doesn't come to me easily to change it.
Your accent is not bad. Your tone of voice is horrible, but your accent is pretty good, if you ask me.
Fucking
Thank you.
Whose accent?
You're welcome.
What's his accent?
the pale man over
Oh.
there with the fucking Norwegian pirate accent coming in hot.
If you want me to, I can talk like this instead. Is this better for the podcast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it will make it end pretty soon when we all kill each, when we all kill ourselves.
I think
My
I should.
goodness.
I think I should have done this entire stream in either PvP skills or a prod voice. I think that's how it
Hello,
should.
wonderful people, and welcome to this episode of.
Hello there, beautiful people. I am PvP Skills, and welcome to the super good clips montage of clips people have sent me. It's going to be super good.
I legitimately think he would find this funny. Well done. Okay, give me more impressions.
I remember the one people got really pissed about and I had to delete a lot of hate comments was prod, and I didn't see why people didn't like my prod impression.
Why?
I was playing Giant Dad and I was running up on these gankers and I was like, I don't know, I was thinking about making a clickbait thumbnail, so the first thing that fucking came to my mind was prod. And I was just like, how's it going, buddy? Prod here with some Dark Souls 3 or something with this Y-hander.
Damn.
How's it going, buddy? Prod here. And it was just, and people were like, Jesus
I
Christ.
think people imitating other YouTubers are that's like the funniest shit.
People don't with me.
Yeah, I still haven't seen anyone trying to imitate me. Maybe there's a good reason for that, but
There was one guy
does.
There was one guy who made a Skidonic cosplay, and he just, I don't know, he put on like a really deep, just completely hillbilly accent, and I'm like, that's exactly how everybody that lives in this part of the world talks. They sound like they have.
I could probably do a Skidonic cosplay video, and I'd be probably pretty spot on.
Your voice is eerily similar to mine, so probably.
Hi there, guys. My name is Skidonic, and today we're gonna be doing some PvP.
That was weak. That was a weak burp.
That was a pretty weak burp, honestly.
There was one
That's a
time.
good video though. 20 Souls YouTubers in 5 minutes. It's just gonna be horrible voices for.
I think I could do PvP skills or maybe Peeverson.
I forget how Peeve sounds.
Well,
I think
hello?
it's.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
Peeve.
Papa Squid, for the sub. Welcome to the Hug Club. No, I can't do it. I can't
Who
do it.
is-
That's not Peeve. That's Ouroboros. Anyway,
Oh.
I thought you
Oro.
fucking did videos with Ouroboros.
Wait, what?
Fucking forgetting people.
I did that video where whenever I killed people, I was dressed as Oro's old Dark Souls 1 build, and I killed them and did the whole bye bye now. And then whenever I came in, it was the oh hello, that kind of bullshit. If to get his voice just right, it would have to get really close to the microphone to where it hurt people's ears, and they would have to turn my audio all the way down. That's the proper way to do it.
I was once watching his stream, and you know, I'm just watching, and I go back to the kitchen, and I hear a thunderous fucking noise coming from my room, and here I'm like ready to kill whatever, you know, person just broke through the window, and it was just him screaming at a donation.
I remember.
Jesus,
I remember when he was getting ganked by 3 people, and it was right after he spawned in, and he like screamed, "Oh hello!" And I cannot find that soundbite anywhere, but it's beautiful. It was like a screech. I don't think it could be topped. You know, I really want to turn off notifications. It's not going to matter because this is recording, but it's just someone messaged me in a group chat saying banana. Someone else responded, who dis? And then that guy, whose name is Doug Dimmadome, introduced himself as Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. And he's just reciting that entire song on my screen, and I can't prevent it. It's hard to watch.
You have good friends there, Skid.
I think, like I said, if I could go back in time, I would change my YouTube and PSN thing to Only Pop Tart. It'd be known as Only Pop Tart. But it's a little too late. I got as Otz would say, Skidonic.
Hey.
I've heard worse. I've heard skin tonic. That's about the.
I was aware that I was pronouncing it strange, but doesn't it sound better?
I don't.
Skidonic.
Skidonic.
I don't
Skidonic.
I just don't like my name at all. Like I said, I wish I was only Pop-Tart.
It's a little better than your name on PlayStation, though.
Skidmarks126.
Lost my sanity. Give the man a break. I think
breaks are given.
Fucking.
I think Skidonic is a really good brand name. You've got a good deal. There's people out there, who have like very big channels and probably their stupid brand names are holding them back. I think yours is fine.
Mine's just a play on words because the name
Oh,
with Cynical was taken.
I never thought about it. I don't know how much. Like, if your name is a common catchphrase or something like that, that must really hurt your. Like, if you become huge, then fine. But say that you're called, chocolate cookie. People are not gonna find your fucking shit if they look up chocolate cookie.
Yeah, and the algorithms.
Like.
Yeah, exactly. It will really fuck you up.
Well,
That's
also,
why it's
Praise the
important.
Sun, I know he's already doing this. He's gone to, like, Street Fighter or some shit. But, like, whenever he switches to other games, he's gonna be a Dark Souls meme. So,
yeah, exactly.
It's like, why do it about Dark Souls?
Yeah, that doesn't translate very well.
What really?
Like, if
fucking...
Sunlight Blade wanted to make fucking Senran Kiguya videos, then, he probably couldn't do it. I'd watch that, but that's about it.
What really fucking punches my gooch is that I have the name Skidonic, and you would think that's pretty original. It's a play on words and stuff. It's pretty, not something you would think would have anything similar to it. But there's this one Street Fighter commentator named Skisonic, and he is nothing that's as big as me. The biggest video he's in is not as big as my biggest videos, but when people search my name, his pops up instead still. Even though I've completely overtaken him in every possible way on the internet, he still gets...
Well, whenever people type in your name, my name pops up too, so...
Skidonic Swam.
Yes.
So there's
Swamonic.
Swamonic.
I think that if I started again, I would just call myself Otz. It's just simpler. People will spell my name.
Are you gonna change your Twitch name now that you can do that?
No, I wouldn't. I like Otzdarva. I think it's sexy.
I think you need to change to Otzdarva.
It's a good brand.
Well, it's like really hard to get a 3-letter name on Twitch.
Yeah,
even though you're partnered.
I imagine so, but Odds is just cool. It's like very easy to remember, and it's original enough, I think. The Darva part, I think it's easy. It's harder for people. Like, I've seen, Strava, Otzdarva, Otzdarva, Otzfarva.
You know why they're saying Ostrava, right? It's the Demon Souls shit.
Yeah, and that's a shame because they think I got the name from there, but I got it from another From Software game. That it's actually Otzdarva with an S. So if you look at Otzdarva with an S, you'll find all about the game. If you look it up with a Z or a Z, whatever you said.
Why do we always have to look shit up? Can't you just tell us what game?
Oh, no, that's fine. I wasn't keeping away that from you. It's an Armored Core game.
I'm not gonna look that up. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, it was one directed by Miyazaki as well. So that's how you know it was good.
Miyazaki can eat his shit for all I care at this point.
Oh, it was Armored Core 4?
4 Answer, like the sequel.
God damn it, Swarm.
That was the first one that he directed, right? The first From Software.
No, it's certain. I would say so. Yeah.
Also, have you ever played the From Software Monster Hunter?
Only PlayStation 2 demo. Yeah, like back in the day, like a demo.
It's
I
a
loved
PSP and DS game.
Yeah, I just don't own any of those systems, so I've never had the chance. But it's a shame
And
because
it's also Japan only, but and basically no one knows about that game because it's Japanese only.
We just hit an hour right there.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna throw
I
that
guess
out there.
We're gonna
What?
end right now then, I guess.
do we
Well-
have to wrap it up at around an hour?
Yes,
Oh,
we
we-
do because the
That's just what we're trying to keep it consistent. But before we do, I do want to ask you what the fuck your logo is, because to me it just looks like a bleeding ass crack. What is it supposed to be?
You see, I'm considering changing it into something more recognizable and
I mean, I recognize
with
like,
more detail just now, but the logo I took from another Armored Core game, Armored Core 4, and I believe it symbolizes, because of the name of the robot it belongs to, I believe it symbolizes a guillotine. You know, the execution device from Revolutionary France.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a blade that's leaving a blood trail. I don't know, it's super simple, but I thought it was really classy and I liked it back in the day, so I used it.
Well, now you know that one guy thinks it looks like a bleeding ass crack.
No, that might still be a valid theory, and maybe now I won't be able to unsee it. But
I like
thank you, I appreciate the insight.
It's the white line, it's the holy divine light escaping the ass crack, and then the blood's just running down, collecting. I'm not sure what's collecting in.
Maybe I should make my logo an ass crack, like an actual ass crack.
Just take a picture of your ass crack, make that your
It would take shit posting to the next level, wouldn't it?
You will never be able to shit post as hard as me, no matter how hard you try, because I'm on PlayStation. So even if I really, all I have to do is put a lot of effort into something. Boom.
Yeah, console gives it that jacked look.
The Boba Fett and Jango Fett video I made was by far one of the greatest soul shit posts ever made. That was one of my better ones. I loved that video so much. Adam, fucking bless Adam's heart. He like actually made a good quality video. It doesn't have even like a fourth of the videos that shitpost
props
does.
to you for even trying to make a cosplay work.
He tried
the variety of armors in this game.
My favorite ones are the thick builds.
Oh, I know.
Those are the ones
thick
that
builds
work.
are pretty great.
Fat Taurus is the one that I think fits the best. Like, it actually looks like Fat Artorias. The rest of them are a bit of a stretch, besides maybe Big Fat Logan. That one's pretty close. The one that hasn't been created yet, the Weight Watchers with the Exile set with the Legion helm, that looks pretty legitimate, like an actual fat Edgewalker. And then I'm still struggling to find one for Shiva of the Feast. I'm thinking Katarina set. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. You gotta go Katarina. Unless there's something in the upcoming DLC.
I'm thinking the fat maggot monster guys with the afro coming out of their neck. I'm thinking that might have some sort of fat armor with it. Oh, and I don't know if you guys care about spoilers for the DLC, because this really isn't one. Just an NPC.
I do.
Come on, just let me.
It does, but spoil it anyway because fuck.
Alright, I'm just taking my headset off. You guys say whatever. I'll come back in 2 hours.
There's this NPC who doesn't have his memory that sounds like Patches, and I'm really hoping it's fucking Patches who's lost his memory and he gets it back and kicks your ass into a cliff.
That is a massive spoiler.
That is a fucking. There's an NPC in the DLC. God fucking.
Is the green smelter demon gonna be in it?
There's a green Mountain Dew smelter demon. Yes.
Oh, fuck my life!
And
It's gonna be
Solaire
I
the
wanted it to be a
Sandworm.
surprise.
Solaire the Sandworm is gonna be in it.
Solaire the Sandworm, Gray's Theory.
Finally, an ending to this most magnificent arc story.
The little
I forgot
blue.
to talk lore with you, Otzdarva, whenever you're on the podcast again, which will probably be never because you hate us.
Oh yeah, he's not
I'll
coming back.
discuss
He's not
lore.
coming back.
No, he's getting.
No,
Yes.
let's have the record straight. Do I hate you? Yes.
Yes.
Does it mean that I won't come back? No, of course. I will be coming back. I need to actively hate you some more.
I think the greatest thing ever is going to be when we get Silvermont, because your voice is on par with the terribleness that is ours, at least. Because like I told
And
you,
Silvermont is
Silvermont's going to be coming on more than likely, and he's going to sound like an angel amongst demons. That's not going to be.
My name is Alex.
Hello,
and I am
Dad.
Silvermont. Yeah, fuck. I'll be looking forward to that.
Hello, Dad. Alex, also known as the Silvermont. And I'm like, let's get this fucking tit shitting party ready. And he's like, oh my. Just leaves. Hold on to your ass cheeks.
It's probably
tit
going to be a
shitters.
5-minute podcast
Oh, yeah.
where he just leaves.
Oh yeah, Swam and me are just swamp monsters with nasty voices. We have Pale, who's a Norwegian pirate man that chokes on meatballs. It's gonna be wonderful.
Oh yeah, I love meatballs.
Otzdarva
All right,
was
guys,
here. He was in the bat cave.
The time for my services is up. Your hour has run out. If you want
All right.
another hour, that'll be another $70,000.
Alright.
Anyway,
Well, thank you.
thanks to Otzdarva for being on the stream. This has been Skidonic, the Pale Man, and Death Swarm. I hope to see you all the next fucking podcast. See ya.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Fuck all of you.